This is Dabu 7. We've got a lot going on every day, but this story right here deserves some attention, as we have senators up in arms and raising questions, wanting to know who this mystery group is that just came and bought $800 million worth of land around Travis Air Force Base. This is one of the most critically secure and targeted military bases in the U.S. There's been 8 months of investigation, and government officials still are unable to identify who's behind this group. The group itself is called the Flannery Group, and they have representation through these lawyers that are being contacted by officials and are talking to officials, but they're not saying much more, besides that the group consists of 97% Americans, and that they want to do this and that with the land. Here's another problem. The story keeps changing. They said that they were going to build a deep sea port out in this area, and they're like, it's 10 miles away from the closest body of water. Then they said that they wanted to plant crops in the land around there, and they said, well, this would be some of the most expensive farmland you could ever purchase in America. Why would you do that? More red flags flying. Local farmers are being sued by this group because this group is trying to forcibly come in and buy up everything. So it's caused this fiasco here where some are saying, dude, what is really going on? Is China connected to this? Some of the senators, Rep. John Garamendi, he says that he doesn't know. He doesn't want to speculate down that route without having solid evidence, but it very well could be because they don't know. Another issue with this is the same group has not only bought up all this land right around the military base, on 3 full sides of it completely, but also surrounding the corridor that controls all the power in the area. What is going on here? Who is this group? What is about to go down? They are strategically positioning themselves right here in this country just simply by buying up the land and making moves. So at least some senators are voicing some concern, and some people are talking about this. In my opinion, everyone should be. This is big time. One of the most critical Air Force facilities in the country, surrounded by this mystery group, and not to mention this whole grid corridor. Follow me on the live streams where I break this down further, censorship-free, going live Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there. Hit that subscribe button for more. Much love.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Paleo Hebrew tongues, created the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the sister and brothers living this truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. And this is about to be a watchman lesson. And pretty much, hey, Esau got to make his moves, Joshua. They got to make their moves. And what's like trippy about this whole situation is that Esau's not hiding anything. Like, if the whistleblower know about it, that shows he didn't really try to hide nothing. And what it sounds like to me is just the billionaires buying up lands, buy a, electrical grid, military base, and farmland. They just come in with their little diabolical plan. Because you think about it, the central bank digital currency is about to go into play. The Fed now is in play. So now Esau knows it's not going to go in smooth. So he's about to come in with his military. But he can disguise it, saying, oh, Russia did it, China did it. He can disguise, like, this is the perfect time for Esau to jump on the citizens once again. Kind of like that September 1-1 type of thing. Word to the wise on that. But this time, I guess they feel like they can't be stopped. So they don't care who knows. He said the lawyers is talking to people, shutting them down. They talking about, they know who's doing that. Esau, like, they know. You got the FBI, CIA. You mean to tell me you can't tell who's coming in buying all the land by electrical grid? That's national security. They know. It's just they can do nothing about it because I bet you Gates of Hell and all the other billionaires are behind this. They got, the clearance. They already got a foothold. and Babylon the Great. And this is a move that he can already do. He already made the whole world, you know, do the 1-9 situation. So who other can orchestrate a type of move like this? And what I'm seeing, or should I say we're seeing, Yashral, is that they're going to shut the power off. They've been saying this for a long time now. So Esau's going to shut the power off, and they're going to do that to cause chaos. It's going to be a lot of judgment when this goes out. A lot of judgment, to go out, which is going to lead us in like the first steps of Jacob's trouble is what this could lead to if they decide to make that move. Right now they're jockeying for position so they can make that move. So I just wanted to let Yashua know, get prepared. Like Esau can shut the power off any day now. Any day now can shut the power off. We already dealt with some blackouts when we had that storm here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So yeah, that lights out situation is gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be lots of judgment, man. The 2/3 are gonna bug out. It's been real hot summers. They're gonna be hot. Nothing to do. They're gonna come out and this, it's gonna be craziness, man. A lot can happen. That's almost like a purge scenario is what Esau's about to create, but really it's from the Lord. Which leads me, let's go get our first precept. Wasn't gonna start with something else, but I'm gonna just start with that one because that's what this is gonna do if they do that event. They go lights out. Esau's is doing a purge. Really, Yahushua doing a purge to thin out the herd. Esau can capitalize better with his military. So this is Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall line the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So this is a big precept right here, because a lot of things is involved in this right here. It said the dead bodies shall line the street of the great city. What's that great city? The great city is Babylon the Great. And then it tells the characteristics of Babylon the Great. It said it's spiritually called Sodom. You got alphabet agenda going crazy in this place. This is the number one place to do alphabet agenda. So this place is just like Sodom. It said called Sodom and Egypt. This is a place of bondage for the children of Israel. You don't think so? Look on the back of your $1 bill, you're going to see a pyramid. Esau has a whole lot of Egyptian type of things in his culture. Freemasonry and Freemasonry and the Eastern Star, that's built upon Egyptian witchcraft. That's basically what that is. So this place is just like Egypt. And the children of Israel were in hard bondage, just like Egypt. So, and it said while our Lord was crucified, man, they killed our whole Lord's image right here in Babylon the Great. This whole image, is the most destroyed here in Babylon the Great. So he was crucified here as well in Babylon the Great. And that's talking about, hey, and if this scenario goes out, if it's a blackout, I say a month-long blackout, you're going to get a lot of judgment going to go out, Yashua. It's going to be a lot, and then it's going to be so bad, because I can see the police force collapsing, the IMSA ambulance, and if there's no electrical grid, at the while there's going to be no water. That's going to cause issues. People are going to start invading one another's house when they don't have what they need to get by, because they don't believe in Yahweh. They believe in, the system. When it crashes, they going to get it like what they say in the rap game, savages, man. People going to be raiding people's houses and stuff. Esau going to have military running through. It's going to be straight madness, man. Which if them lights go out and stay out for some months, let's go get another precept that's going to happen. Because that's going to be trouble for Jacob. Because Esau can deal with Jake the way he wants to. Because at the while, it's going to cause craziness. And then the devil can initiate martial law. And that way, he can just do whatever he want to do. They got plans called Rex 84, King Alfred, where they round up all Israelites and put them in camps. When martial law is declared, he can do that. And if the lights go out, that can initiate that scenario. So this is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, at last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So this truth is going to profit us. Yahshua, he said that he should be saved up out of it. So that's why we stay within this truth, the pavilion of Yahweh, because we know what's coming. That's why I say stay in the house of David. because Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. The devil's already, to me, that's flexing. This devil flexing, you know? And really, that's the Lord letting this devil, run through Yasharala. He gonna knock off the 2/3 because he was promised that. And 2/3 Jake ain't even paying attention to what's going on, man. That's why this thing is gonna be devastating to them. See, for us, we know what's going on. We know what's happening. We get an advance warning. So that's gonna put us in a good position just off tops right there. Versus the 2/3 is gonna just be, man, Esau, man, he's sharpening up that sword, man. He getting ready. So let's watch another clip from the whistleblower, because he's gonna bring out some other information, gonna tie in with them buying up $800 million worth of land. Why they buying up that land? Buy the grid too. Man, Esau about to get diabolical. That's why he's doing that. That's them billionaires doing that, man. They got the means and the money to do that. It said, 97% of the people in the organization were American. Man, it's them billionaires, man. Part of some other nations, too. And they about to ride on Yasharala, man. That's what they about to do. As them lights go off, you snatch up who you want to snatch up. Let's go get something else. Check this out, Yasharala.
This is Dabu 7. We have this Black Start exercise that is about to go into effect on the 26th at around 4 a.m. local time at Camp Riley. This is located pretty much smack dab center in the middle of the country. And they've put out multiple videos on this from different garrison commanders, even the director there at Fort Riley, all making statements about this event, how people should be prepared. They're warning that traffic lights are going to be out, that this could disrupt communications, and that there could be a series of events that happen during this exercise. They expect it to last a minimum of 8 hours. They say that emergency services will not be affected. But on top of that, we have rolling blackouts being planned, and we're getting word now that in places like Pennsylvania, we have information being sent out to people inside of workplaces that are saying that, look, you need to shut off certain appliances, your air conditioner, TV, computer, all kinds of different stuff, or else your power bill is going to go up, and you need to do so when we say so. And they send out these emails and letters to people kind of warning them that this is what's about to happen here within the next 24 hours. So this is all going into motion. As much as we talk about the grid going down, lights out, and all that, well, this goes right along with it, hand in hand. Sometimes they have these exercises and events locked in hand with things that go live. But for what it's worth, this is the next one on the doorstep. We're going to cover this in greater detail on the live stream. Make sure to join me. 9 p.m. Monday and Friday. Dabu 777. Hope to see you guys there. Much love.
So that right there is talking about an exercise drill, talking about blackout, grid down at Fort Riley. I think that's in Kansas. Like, then they telling, this is crazy, they telling the people in Pennsylvania that you need to shut off your appliances, man. So this devil flexing. He flexing. And that's going to go with that MOTB. He's going to tell you, if you want some power, in your house, you need to have that MOTB going to light your house up. I can see them tying that in. Man, they about to, test the people's resolve with this, is what they about to do. This is about to thin the herd. Y'all struggle. People about to get frustrated, angry. People going to be at each other's head. They're going to be in the dark, and they're going to be hot. This devil can do this, and then come in and say, well, if you do this, we'll turn the power on. Man, they'll run out, hurry up and get your, micro CHIP in your body, turn your lights on. This is an easy setup for Esau, man. They about to start playing with people. That's what I'm saying, Yashua. They about to really, Esau about to put the squeeze down, which, like I said earlier, that's the Lord putting the squeeze down. The Lord about to shut this place down, man. He's using Esau to do it. Esau like a mad Dennis the Menace kid right now. He know he about to lose, so he just gonna destroy everything. That's what Esau about to do. He know he about to lose, because this right here is craziness. But it makes sense, you know, it's all biblical, which, let's go get something else. Let's go get something else. Let's get this Psalms 64 and 5. And it reads, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. We hearing plans. These devils, that's the evil matter, man. They talking about turning people lights out. They ain't got to do that, but that's what you want to do, because they said they encourage themselves in an evil matter. We seeing that. And it says they commune of laying snares privily. That means laying traps privily. I mean, they like to lay traps and snares and all kinds of setup. They call them agendas. And it's basically what this is if they decide to do that. That Operation Blackout, that's an agenda, you know? And they say, who shall see them? So these devils doing this right in plain sight, like, you can't do nothing about it. Yeah, I bought up $800 million worth of land right by a power grid, and we about to set up by a military base. Yeah, I did that. What you gonna do about it? I got the money, the lawyers, and so what? And all they gonna do is call in, set up little military installations. They gonna move from them areas right there. They gonna knock off the power grid and move they little, what you call them, insurgents, a private military they gonna have on deck, and they just gonna, hey, certain Israelites are on the list. They're gonna round up Israel, throw them in the camps, and, you know, try to deal harshly with the children of Israel. Like, this is when that truth about to really come in real, like I say, it's gonna be very precious at that time. Knowing the names of the Lord are gonna be very precious at that time. Very precious, because this devil about to jump on the nation of Israel. Yahshua, like, he's itching to do it. And you can see moves, that's what that's all about. Like, a lot of people gonna get judgment at that, but Yahshua, Israel, the children of Israel, gonna be the main target of these situations. And it's gonna, like I said, cause martial law. When martial law is declared, he can do what he wanna do. You know, the Constitution gets thrown out. Ain't no rights. I come in with my military and do what I wanna do. That's when 2/3 gonna be shamed, like, oh, I can't believe they doing us like that. Like, man, we told you Esau was the devil, you know? So we ain't gonna be caught in emotional shock like the 2/3 gonna be caught up in, because I pay my taxes, Esau. They gonna be coming in, kicking in doors, gun butting them in the dark. Cause they got the night vision. They gonna come up with their little soldiers, kind of like, for all my Israelites, they play Call of Duty. You know, they Blackouts. Esau coming in like that, you know? So hey, brothers, we're gonna need that spiritual power. We're gonna need that standard lifted up at that time, you know? But it's a beautiful thing that we see it coming. Even though he gonna put people in the dark and come, like, we know Esau coming, and we know how he coming with that military. So that, I feel like that's half the battle right there. At least we know. So we be able to operate, you know, the way, because we anticipating this. So they're gonna hear us like, oh my God, you know, hearts failing us. They coming in and doing me like that, gun butting me. We ain't gonna be caught up in that. We call on the name of, we're gonna be waiting on them. We're gonna be waiting on Esau, man. That's what I say. It's gonna scare Esau when he run up on a hopeful elect and see that, you know, we've been anticipating him to do that. That's it. It's gonna scare Esau, like, hold up. What you got planned? What you got going on? Why are you not, you know, scared and, you know, you're not acting how I usually act? You got your house booby trapped, and like, Esau gonna be kind of nervous around the hopeful elect, because we already been laced up with the truth, and we ready for it. We are ready. We ready, Yasharallah. So with that, I just want to do a quick watchman. You know, let Yasharallah know, like, man, he about to, you know, don't be surprised if your lights go out. Don't be surprised. Like, he know he caught, he exposed, he got to bring it in quickly. So he's about to start with little nitpicks, you know, blackout area. He gonna zone it out. That's what Esau about to do. So with that, I just want to, hey, like a good watchman, let you know, hey, this devil about to make moves, Yasharallah. You know, keep the faith. Kwam Yasharallah. Detail by Bob. Shalom.